Hello everyone, and welcome to today's session, Generative AI for the Marketing and Customer Service Team, part of our capability building series here at TechZippers. This session is about moving from prompt to performance, practical AI skills for export-ready marketing and buyer communication. Over the next 60 minutes, we'll look at how generative AI can support your everyday work, writing, visuals, and workflows, while keeping our brand voice, accuracy, and buyer trust fully protected. This session is designed for our mid and senior marketing, sales, and customer service colleagues, and is facilitated by the HR and Organizational Development Division. Let's get started. Before we dive in, let's do a quick pulse check. Turn to the colleague next to you. You have 2 minutes. Discuss this. In one word or phrase, what is your biggest content or communication bottleneck this quarter? It could be buyer follow-up emails, product description writing, social content, catalog updates, or sample sheet turnaround. Here's why this matters. Every bottleneck you name today is something generative AI can measurably shrink. It won't replace your judgment, but it will remove the blank page and the repetitive typing that slows you down every day. So by the end of this session, what will you actually be able to do? First, explain. You'll understand what generative AI is and isn't, and where it fits into your daily marketing and customer service work. Second, write. You'll be able to craft effective prompts using the CRAFT framework for copy, emails, and campaign ideas. Third, select. You'll know how to choose the right AI tool for the task, whether it's text, visual, or workflow, from a practical TechZippers toolkit. And fourth, apply. You'll apply quality, brand voice, and data privacy guardrails before any AI output ever reaches a buyer or the market. Here's how our session is structured. We'll open with core learning, greeting you, linking this to your real work, setting our learning objectives, walking through live tool demos, sandboxing the concepts together, and summarizing the key ideas. Then we move into guided practice, exploring the toolkit, applying the CRAFT prompt yourself, sharpening your draft with peer feedback, and evaluating the AI output critically. Finally, we close with transfer, recapping outcomes, a self-audit, feedback from the room, and a follow-through 30, 60, 90-day plan you'll take back to your desk. Let's talk about why this matters now, not someday. Marketing and sales work has grown heavier. More content, more buyer touchpoints, more channels, without more headcount. Generative AI has moved from experiment to everyday operating tool for export-focused teams like ours. Globally, AI is estimated to create $1.4 to $2.6 trillion in value across marketing and sales. Teams embedding AI into their workflows report up to 70% faster creative and prototyping cycles. And one single asset, a webinar or briefing, can become 10 or more pieces of content. At TechZippers, we serve buyers across Germany, South Korea, and Turkey. Generative AI is the leverage tool that helps our small team compete like a much larger one. So, what exactly is generative AI? In plain terms, it creates new content, text, images, audio, or video, by predicting what comes next based on patterns learned from huge amounts of existing content. It does not know facts the way a person does. It drafts, and you direct and verify. There are 3 broad categories we'll focus on today. Text and language models, like ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini, draft emails, product copy, replies, campaign ideas, and translations. Image generators, like Canva AI, Nano Banana, ChatGPT, and Gemini, create ad visuals, social graphics, and mockups from a text description. And workflow or agentic AI, like Gumloop, HubSpot Breeze, and Zapier, connects AI to your tools to automate repetitive, multi-step tasks. Let's look closer at text and copy tools for everyday marketing and customer service work. ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini act as your general drafting and thinking partner, perfect for buyer emails, product descriptions, campaign briefs, translations, and meeting summaries. Jasper and Writer specialize in brand voice-controlled copy at scale, ideal for keeping tone consistent across many writers and channels. And HubSpot Breeze, or CRM copilots, act as a context-aware assistant inside your CRM, drafting follow-ups using actual deal and buyer history,
and summarizing accounts quickly and accurately.
Now let's look at visual, video, and workflow tools. Canva AI and Adobe Firefly offer on-brand image and ad generation, perfect for social posts, trade show banners, product-in-use visuals, and ad variations for testing. Lumen 5 and HeyGen handle text-to-video and AI presenters, turning a product sheet into a short, buyer-facing video or reel. And Gumloop, Zapier, and Make provide no-code AI automation, auto-routing inquiries, and repurposing one brief into many formats without manual copy-paste work. Together, these tools cover almost every content format our team touches. So where does this actually fit our daily work at TechZippers? Remember, we serve export markets across Germany, South Korea, and Turkey. For buyer follow-up and RFQ emails, AI drafts first-pass replies to inquiries and sample requests in the buyer's expected tone. Then you personalize and send. For product and spec descriptions, AI turns technical specs, denier, MOQ, color range, YKK-compatible machines, into buyer-ready catalog copy in minutes. For social and trade show content, AI generates on-brand visuals and captions for LinkedIn, trade fairs, and buyer presentations. And for market and competitor snapshots, AI summarizes industry trends and buyer market news before client calls or trade shows. Now let's walk through our core method, the CRAFT prompt framework. C is context, who you are, the situation, the buyer or product involved. R is role. What role should the AI play? For example, export sales copywriter. A is action, the specific task. Draft, summarize, translate, or brainstorm. F is format, length and structure. Email, bullet list, table, or 3 options. And T is tone, formal, warm, or concise, matching the buyer relationship. Here's the rule of thumb to remember. The more specific your context and format, the less editing your output will need. Let's see. CRAFT in action, going from prompt to a buyer-ready email. Context. Our German buyer asked about MOQ and lead time for 5mm nylon coil zippers in 3 colors. Role. Act as an export sales copywriter for a zipper manufacturer. Action. Draft a reply confirming MOQ of 5,000 pieces per color and an 18-day lead time. Format. Email, under 120 words with a clear next step. Tone. Professional, warm, confident. The result is a clean, ready-to-review email confirming the details and proposing a clear next step, a formal quotation and color samples, all in a warm, professional voice. Now let's go from prompt to an on-brand visual. Here's an image prompt example. Close-up product photo of a matte black metal zipper pull on dark denim fabric, soft studio lighting, minimalist background, for a LinkedIn post introducing our new metal button and zipper set. Add space at top for a short headline. Using Canva AI or Adobe Firefly, you then layer your logo, headline, and CTA using the platform's brand kit template for consistency. What does this replace? Waiting days for a stock photo or shoot slot, paying licensing fees for generic visuals, manually resizing images for different platforms, and staring at a blank canvas when a post is due today. Always keep a human eye on final visuals before publishing. Now it's your turn, a 6-minute practice round. First, explore for 1 minute. Pick one real task, a buyer email, a product caption, or a social post idea. Next, apply for 4 minutes. Write your prompt using CRAFT and run it in ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini. Then sharpen for 3 minutes. Trade with a partner and suggest one tweak to context or tone. Finally, evaluate for 2 minutes. Would you send or post this as is? What would you edit before it goes out? This hands-on practice is how the method becomes second nature. Before anything goes to a buyer, we need guardrails in place. First, verify accuracy. AI can state wrong specs, prices, or dates confidently. Always cross-check every number against our actual price list and production data. Second, protect brand voice. Edit AI drafts to match TechZippers' tone. Confident, precise, and relationship first, not generic AI phrasing. Third, guard buyer data.
Never paste confidential buyer contracts, pricing agreements, or personal data into public AI tools. And fourth, keep a human in the loop. Every AI draft is a first draft. A person always reviews and approves before it reaches a buyer or goes public.
Let's do a quick self-audit of what we've covered today. Can you explain what generative AI is and where it fits your role? Do you know at least 2 text tools and 1 visual tool for your work? Can you structure a prompt using Craft? Do you know which content types need buyer data caution? Do you always review AI drafts before sending or posting? And do you have one real task in mind to try this week? If you can check off these 6 points, you're ready to bring this into your daily work. Let's close with your 30, 60, 90-day action plan. In the first 30 days, use ChatGPT or Claude with Craft for at least 1 real email or post per day. By 60 days, add 1 visual tool, Canva AI or Firefly, to your routine for social or trade show content. And by 90 days, share your best prompt or workflow with your department in a 10-minute peer show and tell. Before you leave today, tell a neighbor 1 thing you'll try this week and drop 1 word of feedback on today's session in the chat or box. Here's what to take back to your desk. The prompt formula: context plus role plus action plus format plus tone. Your text tools: ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude for emails, copy, and summaries. Your visual tools: Canva AI and Adobe Firefly for social and ad images. And the golden rule: never paste confidential buyer data. Always human review before sending. Thank you for your energy and openness today. This session was brought to you by the HR and Organizational Development Division, TechZippers BD Limited.